What are you going to do about the triggers during the holidays? It's already tough enough when you become triggered when you are just with your spouse. Well, what about when you're in front of family and you're in social situations and there are certain expectations to be a certain way or participate in certain things? And well, when, if, hopefully, doesn't, but if something does happen that triggers you, it is in preparation, in knowing what to do, in how to do it, in being prepared for those situations is what's going to get you not just surviving the holidays, but thriving beyond them. If you are new, I am Michael, a 5-star Google rated infidelity recovery specialist. I was a serial cheater for a very long time, as well as I was cheated on multiple times in past relationships. So I know exactly what it's like to be cheated on and to cheat and have to learn to trust all over again and earn the trust all over again. And so, in today's episode, what I am going to give you is a checklist, some guidelines, some things to remember, some tips, some advice, some insights, all of it to best prepare you for this holiday season as to where you can get through it in a much more efficient way that is conducive to your healing journey. If you have not already, please like the video, share it, comment. It would definitely help grow the channel to spread to more couples who are looking for help during this holiday season, who are struggling with infidelity recovery. All right, so let's get to the very first part of it, preparation. How can we begin preparing for the holidays, for those potential triggers, for that day or days when we are around family and something happens? What are we going to do? Okay, so prepare for it first. And the very first thing I want you to be aware of is this. Yes, alcohol. During the holidays, there's a lot of alcohol going on. There's a lot of that eggnog, that strong eggnog that's being passed around with the name Jack in it. You know what I'm talking about, okay? And yes, it's okay. We sip and we enjoy ourselves and all this during the holidays. And hey, I'm not your dad. I'm not trying to here to try to tell you what to do. But what it is this is that we are already emotional enough, and our emotions are just like right there at the surface already. And already, if something happens that triggers us, it blows us already out of the water, but then it's amplified when alcohol is in the equation. But not only that, if and when something does happen, we are not able to control ourselves in the same way that we normally do, especially when we are a drinker. Okay, and I know all about that. Okay, so we get to that point where we have too much and then something happens and we are not responding in the best way that we've learned how to because we are under the influence. And then we begin reacting emotionally, and depending on how much alcohol we've had at that point, and I'm not even saying you, maybe your partner, or just even being around family that's drinking. And so with that being said, and if this isn't a struggle of yours, then definitely understandable, but it is a very valid point to make in this video for you to be very aware of in going that knowing ahead of time to definitely try to stay away from the alcohol. Now, what I want you to begin doing before you go is have a checklist of questions that I want you to ask yourself to prepare yourself for this day or for these holidays. First question is, am I well rested? Has my sleep been off? If so, what do I need to adjust? Diet, exercise, nighttime habits. Remember, this poor sleep makes emotional regulation much harder. And so, if your sleep is off or has been off, then it is very important to correct it. And yes, it may not be so easy to sleep right now as we go to bed and we're thinking of those things. So make sure that you are doing the right things. Watch some of my other videos of things that the betrayed spouse can do to promote your healing journey. There's plenty of them. Feel free to scroll through my channel, but you want to make sure that you are doing the right things, and emotional regulation is essential. That sets you up for success, or bare minimum, it sets you up as to where failure is minimized, as to where you are able to deal with these situations again in a much more controlled manner. And so if you have been struggling sleeping, one thing that I want you to be aware of to not do is stay up late watching movies, scrolling on your phone, whatever it is. Let's make sure that we dedicate ourselves to our nighttime routine so that we are getting enough sleep. I don't know about you, but I know about me. When I do not have that sleep that I require, then my mood isn't so easy to just control, especially when things happen. So, again, make sure that you are setting yourself up for success by regulating your sleep so you can regulate your emotions. Now, another thing that I want you to begin doing is have a practice to reduce your stress or anxiety levels at that moment, whether it is breath work, whether it is meditation, whether it is going on a jog, going on a walk, stretching, yoga, whatever it is that you do that can begin to reduce the stress at the moment is going to definitely help you. And why we must begin doing it now, daily, or on a regular basis, because practice very much matters. The more you practice at it, the better you become at it. And learning to gain control of your thoughts and your emotions is a superpower, not just in life, but especially in your relationship, let alone during infidelity recovery. And so, what I want you to do is have a daily or regular practice that you have as to where you begin strengthening your mind muscle, you begin regulating your nervous system. Okay, because your nervous system is all out of whack right now, okay, due to the trauma. Your brain and body are programmed, right, thinking and feeling those things on a regular basis. Well, let's break that program and reprogram by reprogramming your brain and body to think and feel the way that you want it to. And again, that takes consistency. So start now. Now let's talk about when the triggers do happen. So preparation beforehand, have a plan with your spouse. Let them know, hey, if and when I become triggered, or if and when you see me doing this or feeling this way, or whatever it is that you work out that's going to be best for the both of you, but talk about it beforehand. If and when this happens, this is what I'm going to do. This is how you can best help me. And this is what the plan is. The kids are going to go over here, or whatever it is. But I have a plan with your partner so the both of you know what you both are going to do on each ends, and you know that your unfaithful spouse knows that what you're going through. Okay, you don't even need to explain anything to them. Right there in that moment, they already know. And yes, when you become triggered, a million questions are running through your mind. And so what I want you to do is this: do not go straight to those questionings. Do not go straight to assuming and just thinking that whatever it is that we're feeling in the moment is right. First, we want to just understand what's going on. Okay, we do not want to assume anything, because that's what's going to lead to the argument. And so, what we want to do when we're triggered, we're in a high emotional state, is I want you to excuse yourself from the room. Do not feel obligated to just sit there and continue to smile and laugh, even though you're not feeling okay. And when you excuse yourself, take 10 minutes to fully get into the exercise that you have been practicing. That is why we are practicing, is because these are the moments that we are going to use these practices. And so excuse yourself. Again, do not feel obligated to say anything in that moment. Your partner should already know. And then when you do, if it's 10 minutes or even 15 minutes, 20 minutes, do what is necessary in that moment to regulate the mood. Again, even if you need to do a cold shower, a hot shower, stretching very much helps, whatever it is, to release that emotion in that moment. And then whatever you and your partner's plan is, whether you guys can have a brief discussion about it and say, hey, let's regroup. Something happened, this happened, I realized this, let's talk about it later, whatever it is, come to that understanding. Or if you guys require taking a walk, right? Don't feel like you have to stay there and appease everybody. If you guys are going through something, hey, have a plan, even with the kids. If your brother, sister, a cousin, that somebody that knows what's going on would be great, and say, hey, can you watch the kids? They'll know. and they'll know. So make it easy for yourselves, and follow these right here. That's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you found it helpful. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment. Like I said, we are in a growing phase, and we are looking to help all the people that are recovering from infidelity recovery as much as we can. Anybody and everybody watching this channel to benefit from it. And if you have benefited from it, then definitely leave a like, leave a comment. And if you are looking to take another step forward in your rebuilding the trust journey, take my free masterclass, Rebuild the Trust Now. It is in the school communities, where it is a community of other couples who are looking to rebuild the trust and are watching the videos and the content that I have uploaded in that masterclass. The link is below. Check it out. I'll see you in there.